So Liverpool 4, yes, 4 again. Arsenal 0 again. Jez, you was at the game. You've driven, what, 7 hours to get there. You paid for your ticket. You've booked hotel. You got 7-hour drive back. It was probably hammering down with rain. And you've seen the annual spanking. What did you make of it, man?
Oh dear, oh dear. Well, I have to be honest. It was a great atmosphere amongst the Arsenal faithful and Liverpool fans. It really was. It was great. Last night down at Albert Dock. Never been there before. The hotel, superb. It was good. So that's a plus. It was enjoyable. The game itself, well, it just proves the point, doesn't it? Really, everybody gets hard on for the fact that we've gone unbeaten for all those games, and we're back to reality, man. We were shit, proper shit.
What did you make of the starting 11? Because we've seen so many times this season that Sambi Lokonga and Thomas Partey don't really gel together. They don't work together. I was surprised Maitland-Niles wasn't in there. He was man of the match against Watford. And then he was benched. And then he eventually came on for Sambi Lokonga, which I thought was funny. We've seen the same sub again. Lacazette off. Odegaard on. Did absolutely nothing. The weakest player in our squad. Why are you bringing him on when we're losing? He's not going to do anything. And again, that proved that. And then he takes Thomas Partey off, who that was one of his worst games, by the way. And he brings El Neni on at 4-0 down. And I'm like, if you're going to shut up shop, why didn't you just do that at 2-0? Like, well, what did you make of them subs? Where's Pepe? Where's Martinelli?
Oh, it's so frustrating. What has Pepe done wrong? I mean, Partey today, I'm sorry, was absolutely bloody awful. He was falling over. He was losing the ball. It's just ridiculous, man. We'll get into it in more depth, I'm sure, in the player ratings. But when I saw Partey and Lokonga together, I thought, no, it's not going to work again, and it didn't. It clearly didn't. But it went much deeper than that, Lee. That the whole team was lackluster. We started off well and died very quickly. More and more Liverpool got possession. More and more they got control. You can see it was coming. And El Neni, really? In that no, sorry. What did he bring to the party? Nothing. Odegaard. Oh, Odegaard. Well, let me tell you this, my friend. When he came on, you could hear it amongst the away fans. You could hear it. It was like, that's it.
We're done.
We're done. And we were done anyway. But, 3 shots on target in that game. Okay. Anfield's a tough place to go. We all know that. We've done it for donkey's years. But there was a time in our lives when we used to go there and perform. We haven't for 9 years. And it was just, it's just laughable. It was laughable. Go on.
No, I was gonna say, it's like, every time I've been to Anfield, the atmosphere has been dead, like, for their fans, yeah, right. And people were in my chat on the watch along saying, "Yeah, Lee, I get what you're saying about the Anfield atmosphere until they scored, and then obviously they get loud, right?" I suppose that's the same with most football grounds, right? Like, some are exception to the rule, right? But it's mad because did anyone expect anything any different deep down? Like, we've been on an unbeaten run that's really a fake unbeaten run. Like, Man United are on the verge of sacking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer tonight for getting hammered by Watford. Hammered. Right?
4-1.
4-1. Apparently, Harry Maguire threw the armband and everything. Like, I ain't seen any of it. Right? But it's like they're potentially going to sack him and either go and get Zidane or somebody else. That's now another manager that's going to come in and elevate that football club. So now we're playing catch up again. And it's like, it's all well and good, like, saying, "Oh, we might be in a title race if we beat Liverpool." No, just slow down a minute, yeah? Just slow down. We're overhyping Haaland. Smith Rowe was one of our better players today. I thought he tried hard. Yeah, he tried hard. Didn't come off for him. Saka was anonymous. Why are you on the pitch for 90 minutes? Where's Pepe? Why ain't Martinelli getting a touch? Like, why ain't he on the pitch? Where's Maitland-Niles? Oh, he's on the bench. Why? You were man of the match last game. Why are you dropped? You know, Ben White for the first 20 minutes, I thought was superb. He was sticking it on Mane. Tomiyasu was doing the same. But you're right. Like, the first 20 minutes, I could see a structure. I could see a game plan. And every time they were passing around the back, Lacazette dropped deep and plugged the gap to Fabinho, like to stop that pass out. And the Saka and Aubameyang were pushing up to the fullbacks and centre backs and that. But then the longer that half went on, I'm like, it's coming. It's coming. Ramsdale made some unbelievable. The shot from Oxlade-Chamberlain where he volleyed it and then he swiped it away from Salah. Unbelievable. Then there was the shot from Salah. And then Salah's took another shot and he's parried it and it's gone out for a corner. And I'm just like, it's coming. But I didn't expect it to come from a Sadio Mane header off of a cross when Aubameyang didn't need to make the foul because there was 9 players behind him.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? And as for him, by the way, let me just say this, he was shit today, right? And that is our captain. And he was shocking. We had 3 shots today. One of them was Thomas Partey from 25 yards, straight at the keeper. Aubameyang scuffed the shot. Alisson made a good save, but it was a scuff. If he hits it properly, it probably goes in. Right? And I can't even remember the other shot, if I'm honest. And it's like, why is it, Jez? Let me ask you this. Why is it over the last 9 seasons that we've gone to Anfield with different sets of players, different managers, different backroom staff, that we just seem to have this mental block when we go to Anfield? And soon as they score, it's pants down. Why is that?
We just aren't good enough. We just haven't got the players, man. We just haven't got the players. Liverpool have got a better team. They're better set up. This manager is he's proved it today. He's clueless. Again. I said to a guy next to me, is he trying to fucking land planes at John Lennon Airport in Liverpool with all this? Is this what he's trying to fucking do? Trying to get planes to land at Anfield? Because that's all he ever does. He stands there all the time. And, you know, we just do not have the technical players that are good enough to go to Anfield and beat Liverpool. Simple as. I totally agree with you, Aubameyang. Aubameyang was absolutely pony. He was terrible. And there was a lot of players out there. You'll see it in the fan when I do the player ratings with Kenny. It was shocking. Again, being live at the game, you see what players are doing off the ball. And there's times when Aubameyang's walking around with his hands in his hips.
Yeah, but Jez, why can a team like Brighton go to Anfield and get a draw and should have won? Last season they go to Anfield, they did win. So if Brighton can do it this season and get a draw without a striker on the pitch, with a lesser squad, with a manager that the majority of our fan base would say is worse than Arteta, right? Because he ain't won anything, right? Which I kind of get. It's all about trophies. But at the same time, Graham Potter's not been shoehorned into a top job. He's had to earn his stripes, and he is a quality coach. But if Brighton can go and get 4 points out of 6 at Anfield in 2 seasons, why can't we get any? Like in 9 years, like we've had a couple of draws there, I think, if that. Like, it's mad. Why can he do it, but we can't? We've got a better squad of players than Brighton, right? Apparently, we've got a better manager, even though we disagree with that. But how can they go there and play Liverpool off the park 2 seasons straight? But we go there with a low block, and a double pivot and all this crap. No, it's park the bus and fucking hope for the best, right? Why can he do that, but we can't?
Because they're better managers. They can set their teams up. We saw it against away at Brighton. Graham Potter set his team up, and he got a draw. Now you didn't see him running up and down the touchline like some fucking windmill. He sat on the bench. He knows he's got his team how he wants it. Okay, once or twice he'll pop out and make some direction, but he's not out there for 90 bloody minutes running up and down like a little fucking gremlin. Because these managers, like Graham Potter, They have a structure. They have players. He instructs those players, and I'm certain that he makes those players watch DVDs at home or wherever of the opposition. So they'll say to them, right, this is going to be your man for this game. Watch what he does. Watch his movement. We know Benjamin White doesn't watch football, a bit like Bellend didn't watch football. So how does he know what his opponent is going to do?
Yeah.
It's simple. Come on, people. Football is a simple game.
Ruined by idiots, Jez. Ruined by fucking idiots. Yeah. And listen, I appreciate you coming on, man. I know your battery died. Yeah. And I know that you're probably soaked through. You're probably starving. You've probably had a couple of wines.
No, I mean, yeah, it was cold. It didn't get overly wet, to be fair.
No, to be fair, Anfield's a good stadium for rain because you won't get soaked. Swansea is a joke, right? But Anfield's actually all right. But we're going to do player ratings in a minute. Talking of Bellerin, Tommy Yasu turned into a prime Bellerin tonight. We'll talk about that in the player ratings. Jez, listen, I'm going to send you the link in a minute. I'm going to send Kenny the link. Give me 5 minutes or so, and then we'll do player ratings. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'll take her out.
No worries.